through to make it 7-0 Steelers.
Good. Makes the score Steelers 7, Giants nothing. Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. On the return, Corey Ballantyne. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
Ballantyne on the return. The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Jones and the Giants now with a 1st and 10 at their own 24. He'll look to throw right away. Forced out to his left. And this one complete to Levine Toilolo. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
At the 47.
That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially. Jones fakes the give to Barkley. He's going to let this one go deep. And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
The first carry for the former Nittany Lion. This is Saquon Barkley. And he'll get this pretty close to a 1st down as he's tackled at the Steelers' 38. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
They'll try to run for it with Barkley. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a 1st down. A gain of 5. 1st down, New York. Now Jones had a chance to maybe limit them to 3 if they could have gotten that stop there, but a new set of downs. And time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down. Cameron Hayward in there to get him. It's a loss of 5. Behind the sticks here with a 2nd and 15. Operating from the gun, Jones. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit, even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
Now Jones throwing on 3rd and long. And Tate's got it. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. He completes it to Tate. And this play doesn't go anywhere. Backwards, losing yardage to the 11. It'll go as a loss on the play. Not what you need down here. It's going to be 2nd and goal. So they get pushed back to the 11, and here's 2nd and goal. A give to Barkley out of the gun. And this play doesn't go anywhere. Backwards, losing yardage to the 11. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down. A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. Throwing, Jones. Here's a quick throw out left. It's complete. And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. An 11-yard touchdown. And the Giants are an extra point away from tying up this football game. Off the option, that's complete. And he is into the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more.
Giants 8, Steelers 7. Set to kick off.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And they'll watch this one fall in the end zone, and that'll be a touchback.
Their own 25-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. After the long touchdown drive we just saw, you wonder if maybe that's taken a little of the wind out of this offensive sails because they had it going pretty good last time too.
Had to sit over there for a little while, didn't they? You know, they were eager, amped up to get back on the field after just scoring, hoping to get the ball back quickly. That didn't happen, so I'd say come out, just kind of get started again. You know, doesn't have to be and see if they can get it downfield.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Coming right, this is Cook on the toss play. He's got the first down and more past midfield. And finally brought down at the 31-yard line. That's a gain of 31 with right around 1 minute to go in the quarter.
A gain of 30.
Now, the good thing for you, partner, is you're not as old as I am, okay?
That's true.
So back when the dinosaurs roamed the earth, the right side of an offensive line was almost always your power side. Your bigger, stronger, physical guys. And on this play, they tossed it right and looked like it.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, but that's not the case so much anymore, you're saying, with the bigger guys?
Not necessarily.
You find the best guys, plug them in on your O-line.
Right. As a general rule now, you're a lot more balanced on your offensive line. You might still lean towards your best pass blocker on the left side,
sure,
but not necessarily all the time.
It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
It's a jet sweep. Here comes Claypool with it. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
Logan Ryan on the tackle. It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
A tight one. 8-7 our score after 1 on EA Sports.
8. Steelers 7.
And 5 in the secondary now for the Giants on 3rd down. Now it's Roethlisberger. Setting up the screen for Cook. And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes this one down to the 15.
Complete to Dalvin Cook.
8 yards on the pickup there, and it moves the sticks.
Steeler first down.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. From the red zone now, here's Roethlisberger on 1st down. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by the rookie, Xavier McKinney. And a terrific return as he'll take it up past the 35. What a start defensively. Your offense goes out, gets the touchdown, and then you get the interception. Just perfect.
How about the discipline that they showed on defense? Because after the offense scored to go up 7-zip, you would think they might be a little extra aggressive trying to get back at them. Instead, they read their keys well. When they took the shot downfield, they were more than prepared for that one.
They'll start out on the ground. It's Saquon Barkley. And the hole closes quickly there. He gets maybe a couple up to the 38.
Saquon Barkley, the ball carrier.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground. But I think the play gets made by the defensive front. Because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
He's going to look deep down the field. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
A lot of contact there, but there was no way it appeared that he was going to get a flag on that one. Looking for it, but he wasn't going to get it. And as an ex-defensive back, you love it when they let you play and jostle downfield.
Jones to throw on 3rd down. Got a man, Slayton. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the first. A first down carry for Barkley. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. 2nd and 11 now.
At the 47-yard line.
From the gun, Jones. He's going to go for a big play downfield. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted.
Jones
The safety, Terrell Edmonds, picks it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. Of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
14-yard line, 2nd and 11. On a jet sweep, this is Johnson. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets this football out shy of the 30 to the 29. 15 yards on the play, first down.
First down, Pittsburgh.
First down, here's the run with Cook. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
The tackle made.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
2nd down and 3. Now they'll throw it with Roethlisberger. Able to hit his target, Claypool. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 16 yards, a first down.
I know from talking with scouts, one of the biggest question marks people had about Chase Claypool coming out, what they call his long speed. Just how fast was he in the 40-yard dash? He showed that he's plenty fast enough, coupled with a 6'4" body and a physical, strong stature. He's got a chance to be a star in this league.
And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. And we remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll hand things off to the coach, Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have a look back at a very intriguing opening weekend in the NFL. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
I see what they were trying to do there, trying to find some dead space in the middle of the field and take their shot right there. A really good idea, but it winds up incomplete.
Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. An incomplete pass on 2nd down. That muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10. Ben to throw again. He's going to go up top again. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. Chase Claypool making quite a splash with his 2nd touchdown in his NFL debut. And the Steelers are going to retake the lead. Boswell for the extra point. And it's up and good to make this now a 14-8 ball game.
The score, Steelers 14, Giants 8. Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
Jones out to the flat, and that's caught. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. 16 yards, a first down.
10 at the 45.
How about a guy proving his worth in different ways? Had the big play in the run game to play before. This time, they go right back to him in the passing game, and he comes through with yet another big play. That's why you work out so hard in the offseason, so you can stay on the field and accumulate big plays.
A little too aggressive defensively, and the flag comes out.
And no one trying to cover is going to like a call going against them, but you have to like the effort there. Went for the interception, just unable to get it, and the flag did come out.
Barkley a first down and more. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 23 yards, the final tally.
10 at the 29-yard line.
Here's Jones on first down. He's got his man. This is Tate. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. So the ball down to the 16 here for first and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. They'll set up the screen to Barkley. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. 13-yard gain yet again, just like last play. And Barkley will try to punch it in. And he's going to bull his way into the end zone for a Giants touchdown. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Giants have tied it here, and they can take the lead if they hit the PAT.
Is good.
Extra point try good by Gano. And that will give them the lead here as we get on towards halftime. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And this carries into the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
On the return, the Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Under a minute to play here in the half. Time for a late drive.
It makes sense when you think about it. Hey, try and get a field goal, give yourself a lead going into the half. But if you're going to do this, you better have supreme trust in your quarterback. Supreme trust in the guy's going to handle the football. Because if you turn it over here, not only do you go in down at the half, you've given the momentum squarely to your opponent.
They run again on first down. Cook. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 2. A couple extra tight ends in the formation here as they line up 3rd and 2. Roethlisberger. Pressure, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back right around the 44. Now the Steelers going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half.
6 figures every year, yeah, I earn that. At the front of this line is where my turn at.
Sometimes you need a friend, not the ones that just show up.
So here we go. The offense is going to stay out there. They're going for it on 4th and 8. They'll indeed go for it with Roethlisberger. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the rookie, Xavier McKinney. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
Roethlisberger's pass intercepted. The Giants take over 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the second quarter. The final shot before break. Jones. That's complete to Slayton. And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds.
At the 42-yard line.
So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. This will be spotted just shy of midfield. A 59-yard attempt. And this is good. He got just enough to clear the crossbar as he drops it in from long distance. So we reach halftime here at our first Monday Nighter of the season. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They have the lead now. They'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that, because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies, try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
We'll see if they do just that. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Jones with a handoff to Barkley. And he's across the 40, 3 extra yards to the 43. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2.
On the pickup, brings up 2nd and 2 at the 43-yard line.
Off-play action. Jones. It's caught. Smith. And he takes it down deep into Pittsburgh territory. Boy, he ran free there after the catch as that winds up going for 38.
19-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. On first down, Barkley. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
You know that old expression, it's not my night? It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Back to throw. Jones. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6.
Giants
Another good completion on the drive as the Giants have a first down. They'll try and run for it with Barkley. And he's going to bull his way into the end zone for a Giants touchdown. Saquon Barkley, already his second touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Giants are able to add on to their lead. Gano for the extra point. And that one pushes the lead up to 11.
Makes the score Giants 25, Steelers 14. Graham Gano set to kick off.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. This will make it into the end zone. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And their halftime hole now even deeper. And they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now,
and nothing but daylight ahead.
you get nothing.
And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
Dalvin Cook, 75 yards. And the Steelers are able to make this a close game again. I don't think you can get any more efficient or tidy, whatever word you want to use in that. Man, one play, 75 yards, end zone.
Yeah, efficient, tidy, excellent words. How about explosive? 75 yards, one play. That means everyone handled their assignment, doesn't it? It doesn't just mean that the defense broke down. They really executed the way that was drawn up on the whiteboard. Big-time play, big-time result.
This taken in about 4 yards deep. And Ballantyne going to sit on this one. That'll be a touchback.
Their own 25-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Their lead down to a field goal now as they start with a 1st and 10. Jones now on 1st and 10. He'll complete this to Ingram as tight end. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now the Steelers put a stop to the action with a timeout defensively. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. Out of the shotgun, they run with Barkley. And he puts his head down and gets up to the 42 for a gain of about 6.
Barkley, the ball carrier.
Well, I think after that run, the defense getting back in the huddle and looking at each other and maybe starting to question their confidence a bit. They gave up a significant run, 6 yards, and now you're saying to yourself, how do we stop them, and do I have enough confidence to make a play?
Now left side on the swing pass. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 12 yards there and a first down.
1st and 10.
They ran that one well, and not only did they pick up a nice chunk of yardage on the screen, they sent a message to the defense. Rush the passer all you want, but you better be careful. We can hit you going back the other direction.
Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 46. Operating from the gun, Jones to Barkley on the check down. And he's got this down to the 35. Consecutive catches for him. That good for 11.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
Catch made by Slayton. 7 yards, the pickup there.
Complete to Darius.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the Steelers' 28-yard line.
Here's a give to Barkley. Call it a gain of 3, but not enough to move the sticks. It'll be third and about a foot or two.
That call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
Now Jones from the gun on third down. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's fourth down.
That's a good job there creating the contact to force the incompletion. And now since it's fourth down, that should set up a field goal situation.
And a nice sigh of relief defensively to be able to hold them to 3.
55 is my guy, 55. I got one. Mike 55, Mike 55, Mike 55. That's right, baby, they don't want it. Mike 55, Mike 55. I'm coming. Buffalo 18.
Jones throwing on fourth down. Throw left side, taken in by Slayton. The Giants go on fourth, but come up empty. And this Steeler defense able to come up with a stop. Big Ben and the Steelers with a 1st and 10 at their own 26. He'll start by handing it off to Dalvin Cook. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
2nd and 12 at the 24-yard line.
Behind the chain, 2nd and 12. Again, it's Cook. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A big pickup there on the run. 30 yards. So the drive takes them into Giants territory now. 1st and 10 at the 46. Welcome back now here in East Rutherford. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the fourth quarter. Some pretty good games all weekend. We may have saved the best for last. This Monday night game has been a dandy. Now Roethlisberger on 1st down. Ebron with it over the middle. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Add the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Now Roethlisberger. Completion here to Claypool. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. Chase Claypool now with his 3rd touchdown in his first ever NFL game. And the Steelers have once again taken the lead. And that will make this a 4-point game.
Makes the score Steelers 29, Giants 25. Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. Ballantyne to return. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Now, the bad news for them, they've seen that cushion they once had totally evaporate, and they're working from behind. The good news, they now have the opportunity to regain the lead right back. Here's Jones throwing on 1st down. And this is Shepard on the catch. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks. Throwing on 1st down, Jones. It's brought in left side by Tate. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. 10 yards, good for a Giant first down.
And here we are in the fourth quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
Gets this out to Saquon Barkley. And he is across midfield from 149 to the other 49. A gain of just 2. Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on second down. Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46.
The 46-yard line.
Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is third and long. From the gun, Jones. Throwing left side, it's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Able to convert on third and 14. A terrific play call.
37-yard line.
Jones now on first down. Flushed out right. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Tyson Alualu. Able to drop him for a loss of 4 from his defensive tackle spot. Coming up to the line, and they will need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. He didn't seem in a rush. I guess they just didn't know where the play clock was.
I think you're right about that because there was no hurried movements there, right? No up-tempo at all. Clock just ran out. I think he was as surprised as maybe his bench was.
Now Jones to throw on second down. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And they go backwards here. Losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down went backwards. It's third and very long. So it's Giants football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Back to throw. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
They'll probably spend a little extra time dissecting the game film after this one. I think the part of their plan was to hit them over the top of the deep ball. They've been unsuccessful all night.
Down 4 late. Got to go for it here on fourth down. He's back to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line. We talk about making winning plays. That is a winning play at this stage of the game. To come up with that interception, huge.
I like how you identified that because most people think winning plays are the offense trying to get it done. In this case, nursing a lead, they found a way to make a play on that side of the ball and maybe finish things off.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And this game not quite over yet. And we'll likely see him take all 3 timeouts defensively. And now nothing but green ahead of him. Past the 20. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Dalvin Cook. Already his second touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Steelers find a way to stretch their lead. Extra point now by Boswell. And that one pushes the lead up to 11.
Makes the score Steelers 36, Giants 25. Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. Ballantyne to return. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
It's easy to see when we review this that the ball needs to come out quicker because if you don't throw it right on the break, you bring a crowd of people into the equation.
And that's why it got knocked away there. Jones to throw again. He completes it to Tate. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a 1st down. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Operating from the gun, Jones. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. 7 yards there and a 1st down. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Here's Jones on 1st and 10, being chased out left. And this is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet. A nice throw there by the 2nd-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to a 2nd and sometimes 3rd progression. That was a nice play.
And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we've brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. A big pickup there, and without question, that should be more than enough to wrap this one up.
Tonight's final score.
So this one in the win column for the Pittsburgh Steelers. And partner, I must say, good to see you again. Been too long. And it's good to have football back, isn't it?
Didn't you see me in preseason? Weren't we together in preseason?
Yeah, but preseason, you know, it's preseason. This is week 1.
Oh, you're trying to say real football.
Yeah, real football.
Not preseason football where we shake down the rosters and figure out who's going to play, and maybe the starters don't play as much. Now it's the frontline guys from the first whistle.
Yeah, I tuned you out in the preseason. And now I'm listening to you. So for Pittsburgh, it'll be a happy trip home as they start the season with a road victory here on a Monday night. And they'll be back home next week to take on the Denver Broncos. Meanwhile, for the Giants, they obviously fall to 0-1 with the defeat. And they'll try and turn things around next week as they have a date at Soldier Field with the Chicago Bears. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon Gaudin saying so long, everybody.